Hey everybody, Sarah here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today starting the game Seduce Me, the complete story. This is going to be yet another visual novel, and just like most other visual novels, before we get started, we're going to head into the options, and then we're going to adjust some things to make the game a lot quicker. So go over to the left side, and we're going to tweak these settings. Make sure you set transitions to none, set skip forward to all, and then set after choices to skip. By default, the text speed is going to be at its fastest, so make sure you leave that alone. But if it's not set like this, you are going to want it all the way to the far right. Hit the B button to save your settings and back out to the main menu. Make sure you go over to Start. This game is actually going to be a compilation of 2 games as well as some bonus episodes. We're going to start out by picking the first game, so make sure you pick that on the upper left. Then make sure you just pick whatever you want for your name entry screen. Start button to skip it if you don't care. Once you start up the game, you should be good for the first achievement called The Story Begins for 15 gamer score. Then, in quintessential visual novel fashion, we're going to hit right bumper to start fast forwarding. The game should automatically stop whenever we have a choice to make, and we're going to need to make all of the right choices in the right order in order to progress the story in a way where we're going to get the achievements that we are going for. So the choices we're going to need to pick are going to be provided in the margins. Make sure you try to follow along. This game is going to feature large swaths where we're going to be able to pick whatever choice we want. In these situations, I'm just going to recommend you just pick the topmost choice just to get by it. That way you can just mash the A button. Just make sure you are picking it back up in the right places and make sure you are keeping count of whenever you are in these giant swaths of any choices. This game is also going to feature a few timed choices, so you definitely want to be quick on the draw whenever you do encounter these. Most of these are going to occur during those blocks of any choices, so you shouldn't have to worry too much, especially if you're just mashing the A button, but make sure you do keep that in mind. If you ever notice a timer, make sure you are quick on the draw, and make sure you choose your choice before time runs out. So for this first playthrough, we're going to go for the character James's true ending. You are probably looking at about 3.5 minutes or so to get through this, as we're going to have quite a few playthroughs to get through. That being said, the first game in the collection is going to be very straightforward to get through. The playthroughs are going to be rather short, and there's not going to be any saving nor loading that we have to deal with. So even if you do make a mistake, it's not going to be too big of a setback to start from scratch. So with that explanation out of the way, let's wrap up this playthrough and then move on to the next one. So once you make your last choice, you should be good for the endings achievement. It's going to unlock right here on this screen. There it is. It's going to be for 30 gamer score. The game is going to give you the option of carrying your progress over to the second game. We are always going to decline this because we are going to want to try to get all of the achievements from the first game out of the way first before moving on to the second. So make sure you always pick no during those screens and you should be good. That's going to wrap it up for this part. Make sure you check back soon next time for more. And that's all there is to it.